Insert the back end of the transducer first into the transducer shield and bring the cable forward over the transducer and out the side cable exit slot. That's what I did wrong. Welcome back to another set of tips and tricks, and today I made a mistake trying to install the Transducer Shield and Saver, and I asked my old buddy Scap down at Transducer Shield and Saver. I thought maybe the new ONIX transducer was a little different than what he had designed the shield for, but guess what? I was wrong. If these instructions, if you read them, they'll help you do it right. I thought I was better than the instructions, and I installed it wrong. As you can see, I customized the transducer shield to my style, and I ran the cable up wrong. Scap did it right. Today, I got my box, got my new transducer shield for the ONIX, and I'm going to install it right. And I'm going to show you all how to install it right per the instructions. Had to get my old reading glasses out, make sure I was reading this stuff right. So tune in. We're going to jump in here and we're going to install a transducer shield and saver correctly this time. First thing we're going to have to do is take our, what I thought was rigged right, and get it ready to back undone. I'm going to have to cut my cable ties here where I thought that first thing we got to do is get our wrong installation undone. That means removing the transducer shield is going to be the quickest and easiest way. Okay, you can see here we tried to notch the hole where the cable comes, so the easiest thing for us to do is get rid of this. What I tried to do is I tried to make a notch here for this cable to fit in, but Scap actually did it right. He is bringing this cable forward, so we'll need to get these two bolts out of here. I don't know how many times I tell people the installation is installing it right, but sometimes you think you're better than the instructions and you don't read. Grab them instructions and read them. That's a good tip. Okay, we've got the transducer shield L bracket, which is going on our Atlas plate. We've already pre-drilled a hole here. Got the spacer bracket. What we need is the new transducer shield. You open up this package, and opening the package and reading instructions won't void your warranty. It'll actually help you make it do it right the first time. So what we're going to do is now attach our shield for the ONIX to our bracket. This takes 7/16 wrench. Normally when you buy this stuff from Transducer Shield, it all comes together ready for you to assemble. Old DV's getting to do it the second time. Once we got that one done, we need to take our next bolt, and they'll all match up. We need the spacer on this skeeter because of the way the sponsons are here. You see this sponson comes down low. We need to get that shield underneath here so Gets a good unobstructed view. Man, the fish are biting, and I'd like to be on the lake, but DV's getting to redo the Transducer Shield installation of his ONIX Transducer. Now we've got our L bracket, the spacer, and the Transducer Shield. Now, we'll get Scap's instructions, since he's definitely smarter than DV is now. DV's already made a mistake there. It says, discard the factory hardware, which, well, we did that. Insert the back end of the transducer first into the Transducer Shield. This is the back end of the transducer. Actually, we're going to insert it over the top of the shield, like that. Then we're going to insert the front end. And you see that the wire comes here, comes forward, and comes out the side, and we're going to buckle it up the side there. A lot simpler than me chopping and chewing and grinding and spending a lot of time. If I would have read the instructions, it would have been done. So next we need to put one of these black spacers under our hole. We've got our long bolt here. Put that through. On this side, need to back our bolt back out just a hair. And put our other spacer in here. And that's going to make everything good and snug for the shield to come through. See the bolt come through. We've got a washer and a nut to put on this side of the transducer. Tighten it up. And we need a little bit more. So we're going to use that. We got it good and snug there. We got our cable out the side. Now Scap sends the wire tie here. So you have your cable tie that comes through. And what that's going to do is that's going to hold that cable up. So you just want to mount that back through there and cinch that tight against the, and trim the excess. Now we can install our shield. Place a square washer between the transducer arm and the shield. It even tells you to use a P2 screwdriver, which this is a P2 bit. We did that. Insert the Phillips truss head machine screw through the transducer arm, square washers, and shield. Then place a stainless steel flat washer onto the machine screw. Before attaching that, add a little lubricant to the end of the machine screw. Use a zip tie to secure the cable, which we just did. For trolling motor installation, we're not going to do that. For a jack plate installation, attach the transducer shield to the appropriate L bracket and follow the jack plate instructions to complete the installation. So now we've just got to put our two bolts back in. That bolt to the jack plate there. And I think I can get rid of the over 40 glasses because my hands are awful big right now. old buddy of mine gave those to me. Thought he was going to be smart, but actually they're coming in a little handy. I had to learn how to read again and follow instructions. I think I learned that in first grade, but I didn't listen the other night. 7/16 wrench and socket. What I do is tighten up your first one, the front one. And then tighten up your back. And your transducer shield's installed. I put me a little extra hole right here to install a cable tie to get this to run up towards the front of it. Just a little customization I did. I still like my little customization there, but that's putting the L bracket and the transducer shield on for the Humminbird ONIX. It's when you put it up there and you have everything set right, it levels the transducer with the way the boat is, so it gives it good, clean readings when you're down the lake. If this is pretty much level this way, it'll make your images look a lot better. If you got it tilted way down too far or tilted too far up or it kicks up, plus the transducer shield offers protection to the front and the rear from the transducer. And it makes it a good solid mount, so you don't have to worry about it and you get great images. Thank you for tuning in to another set of tips and tricks. And they do put these papers in there for a reason. Reading these will help you get them done right the first time. We now have our shields all installed properly for the new ONIX on our Atlas jack plate on our Skeeter FX. Following these steps will make it a lot more simpler and easier. Even if you need to buy some of these old man glasses to read the instructions, it's well worth doing it. It ain't going to void your warranty if you read these things. Thank you for tuning in to another set of tips and tricks, and I hope you tune in for another one. I made a mistake, I admit it, but Scap and Transducer Shield got me straightened out. Thank you, and tune in next time, and I hope to make it easier for you to get it done right the first time and get more out of your product and investments. Thank you.